I think the American dream is like a higher level of education than like the like endless opportunities that you get here. Honestly, I don't think I'm the best citizen. I could definitely do more. I could like vote for more local elections.
What makes a good citizen?
Like I said before, I think voting makes a big difference. Like even if it's just one vote, I also think like going and like working on what you believe in to like help your community, which I haven't done much of yet because I'm still in high school. I became an American citizen in November of 2013.
Can you kind of go through the process if that's okay?
Yeah, so my parents became citizens, and when they become citizens, the child can become a citizen. So my little brother, who was born in the U.S., was already a citizen, but when they had to work, I think in the U.S. for 10 years, have their green card, and then they applied, had to go through a test, an interview, and then when they became citizens, we had to like put our like we had to go through the oath, and then like declare our citizenship.
As opposed to like equality of outcome, I'd say the American dream is equality of opportunity. Um, yeah. I don't know. I definitely think I'm engaged in what's going on. I don't think I'm always as active of a participant as I probably should be. I don't know. I love America most of the time. But yeah, I would say generally I'm a good citizen. I could be better.
I mean, what makes a good citizen?
I mean, being an informed citizen, caring about what's going on, not only in the US but worldwide, like when it comes to US relations with any other country. Two, or I said being engaged, participation, and I think voting definitely qualifies for that, but like also like voting in primaries, I don't know, maybe like being involved with like special interest groups, because like no matter which side of the political spectrum you're on, I feel like every opinion matters. So if you don't mobilize and get your voice heard, then you're not really helping anyone. I guess that's it. I guess that's all you can really ask for. And like loyalty, I guess. Like, yes, I'm an American citizen, but I was not born in the United States. My mom's an American citizen, but my dad isn't. He's lived in the U.S. more. He's spent more years in the U.S. than any other country, but he doesn't want to be a citizen because he doesn't like Americans. It's like, I don't know, I found out like very young. Like there's a lot of, I don't know, like debate over whether like someone in the United States can like run for like president, I guess. Like Ted Cruz ran even though he wasn't, I think he was born in Canada. And I think it's really interesting because like the Constitution says like a naturally born
citizen.
And so I guess like when I was born, like my mom's an American citizen, so I was like automatically an American citizen. Like she just had to fill out the paperwork, but like I wasn't born on U.S. soil, so I think that's kind of interesting. Don't really know. Not that I have any intent to run for president, but I think it's.
The American dream to me would be like being successful in like all parts of your life, not only like in monetary value, but also like being able to obtain like the level of education you want, being able to like follow what religion you want, being able to like be married to who you want. And so like I think that the American dream is to like it's different for everybody, but personally for me would be like to go to college and help my parents like get out of their financial standpoint and move forward. I don't think that the American dream is like it's like a not an equal opportunity because like here at Hill students have a different opportunity than like students at like a public high school have. I have more resources and it's purely because like my parents were able to work so that I could come to this, but there's students who would love this opportunity and are not granted those kinds of things.
Are you a good citizen?
I would like to say I'm a good citizen.
What makes a good citizen?
I would say what makes a good citizen is being opening and like having a mind frame where like people can be different from you and you can will still respect them, but also like utilizing what you have. So voting for what you think would be best for the people and going out and putting your voice out there in a way you can.
Who would you have voted for in the 2016 election?
I would have voted for Hillary Clinton.
Thank you.
Okay, so the American dream to me is the ability to come from nothing and ascend the ranks and be able to, you know, create a name for yourself, you know, make the money that you need to support yourself and your family. Even if you start with absolutely nothing, like in poverty, like going to a horrible public school, to be able to have the opportunity to go to college, or not even to go to college, because today you don't really have to go to college to become extremely successful, and to make a name for yourself. I think. I'd say that's a hard question to answer just because there's a lot of privilege in the United States right now. And, you know, education within our country is good, but there could always be improvements. I think it's harder for people of different races, especially like minorities. They have it really tough achieving the American dream, just because, you know, there's still racism and prejudice and, you know, bias and the such, and like job interviews. But I think the American dream is still well and alive, and if immigrants can succeed, if people from low-income families can succeed, then I think something is still going right. And with adjustments, it'll be more alive than ever. I am from Indiana.
Are you a good citizen?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Because I stay. Okay, let me start again. I'm attentive to the politics within my state. I understand how the U.S. government works. Maybe not perfectly. I'm not like a congresswoman or a senator. I don't understand the workings of everything, you know, every nook and cranny. But I have a general understanding. I pay attention to issues around me, even when they don't pertain to me. And I love my country a lot, and I want to do anything I can. I want to do anything I can to help it prosper and be better.